welcome to my YouTube channel. We have rebranded it now. It's called Mihloti Joy Mohale. It's such a long time since I've been able to do a live, and I don't want to sound like I'm nervous, but you know, when the lights are on your face and you remember what happened during the pandemic, that's what I was remembering this morning as I was about to just do this short. And I was released from hospital on the 15th of March 2023 after I was diagnosed with something very, very deadly, and up to this day I thank God for my life. I thank God for saving my life. I know that you may be here and you don't know what I'm talking about. I will just, let you look at the following clip that I've taken from TikTok and let me know what you think. Do you know someone who has gone through that? Do you know someone who was diagnosed with that? Are you the one that was diagnosed with that? So I just want us to have some discussions around the matter so that we can create more awareness in our communities.
Today I was discharged after 9 days in hospital, and I was diagnosed with a deadly condition. And as I'm sitting here, I can't help but, let's see, my hair is still intact. I think I'm gonna do dreadlocks or something. Hey. Yo, God saved my life, guys. After 9 days I have been discharged, and one of the things I have been observing is that we go on with our day-to-day lives and hardly thinking of people in hospital and how they are suffering and how they need hope. I was one of them on the other side of things. I needed hope. And this morning, as I was meditating on just the fact that I know God, I was thinking that what sets me apart from people who do not know God is that I have hope. So hope is a currency in my walk with God. Hope is a currency in my belief. Hope is a currency in the kingdom of God. Hope is a currency for day-to-day living. So I developed this compassion, and I prayed for the sick. And as I was praying for the sick, also had to deal with the issue of being triggered, by the hospital itself, because my mother transitioned while she was in hospital for close to 2 months. So yesterday when my father called me, just seeing his phone number, Papa John, ooh, I cried. I couldn't contain myself because I thought, he's alone. And that my mother is not there anymore. And I felt it is time for me to go home. I wanted to go home because the hospital was such a trigger for me. I was in ICU or high care, and my mother was in high care as well. She was in ICU as well. So when I saw people that were in conditions that looked like they were not going to get better, I just felt so triggered, and I thought, God, I want to go home. And there was no way the doctor could release me before he was sure that it was safe for me to go home. I've just been discharged, and the first thing I thought was just to thank God. You may not have come to see me in hospital because of obvious reasons, but now I can have a Thanksgiving party, a Thanksgiving gathering where we're just going to say, Wangitatalana, Wangitatala, Wangibegale, Ujesu no bubele, Jesu no bubele. I thank God. I thank God. And when I left, I was sitting on a wheelchair and two ladies came to see me from high care. They heard that Pastor Joy was leaving. It was like I have a new family now, and I promised to come and see them. And I thank God for all the medical practitioners who have a heart for people who are sick. So the very thing that I dreaded to face after my mom left, God put me right in that situation. I don't think I would have gone to hospital anytime sooner, but I just had to be there, admitted at high care, and had to face this thing. I'm like, oh, but day 8, I was like, I guess no, I'm feeling depressed now because I can walk, I can breathe now, you know, there's no danger. And people think, are you sick? I'm like, I was. So I'm just saying, let's keep on praying for people who are in hospital in high care. People are on ventilators. I saw a 9-year-old boy who came to see his father, and I was just encouraging him that Mudimo Oteng boy, you know, because he saw his father in a very terrible state, and I know what it feels like when your loved one is in a terrible state. But God is faithful. God is faithful.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to my TikTok clip. I just want to hear your thoughts. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for liking, and thank you for sharing this stream. It may save a lot of people's lives. But here is what I have to say in addition to the video. I want to make sure that you are not in the same situation as I. Whenever you feel a pain in your calf, a calf is this part of your body. Whenever you feel a pain in your calf, maybe there's a very strange pulling, do not ignore that pain. Go to the doctor immediately, or rather go to hospital immediately, even via ER. That can save your life. Until next time, this is Joy Mohale. God bless you. Remember to subscribe. Thank you.